honestly, that's the biggest question. You know, and sometimes you don't know really how to answer that. But let me help you out. See, why? The definition of why is for what reason and what purpose. See, the reason for me is because I was 23 years old. I had just left my job, and I was asking my mother, my brother, my sisters, my cousins, anybody around me, my friends, for money. Now, when I say asking money, I mean, you know, $5, $7, $8 here and there for food. See, with a college degree, you never expect that. But life doesn't always line up the way you plan for. See, imagine you're the person in your family that's supposed to take your family to financial freedom because you have big dreams of playing in the NFL, and everybody around you is supporting you. You know, they're making newspaper articles out of you. You know, people are asking questions. I'm getting interviewed and all these things. And my mother's going around telling everybody, oh, my son is going to play in the NFL. My brother is telling his boys, like, man, my brother's going to play in the NFL. My sister is telling her friends in school, my brother's going to play in the NFL. Everyone around me. Why? Why are they telling people that? Well, the reason why is because I told them that I was. I told them that I would give everything I had every single day and every second of every day to make sure it became a reality. Well, guess what? It didn't. Why? Why didn't it become a reality? Not because I didn't have the talent nor the skill, because there were some days I decided to sleep in. Yeah, that's the honest truth. Some days I didn't get up. Some days I made an excuse, or some days I halfway put in effort doing my workout. See, that's just it. I don't have anybody else to blame but me. But I can tell you one thing. When why came up again in my life, it was a whole different ball game. See, not only was I broke at 23, but my mother was working her butt off, doing everything she can to make money in order to provide for her family. See, I was a burden, and it hurt me to watch how hard my mother worked just to get even, not to get ahead, but to get even. My mom comes home and she's tired and she lays on the couch and she falls asleep, and I gotta watch that. Why? Because I didn't hold up to my end of the bargain. I promised her that I would buy her house. I promised her I'd get her out of the struggle. I promised my mother that, but I didn't deliver. Do you know how that feels? It hurts. It hurts. So guess what I did? I decided that this time was going to be different. So I left my job. I was making $9.75 an hour. And I left. And I told my boss the reason why is because I know there's more to me than where I'm at right now, and I gotta go get it. The crazy thing about that is people around me told me, hey, you should go get a job. You should go get a job. Yeah, I know you got big dreams and goals, but hey, go get a job. Can you blame them? The first time they told me to go all after it and give everything I got, I didn't live up to my end of the deal. What was going to make this different? I would tell you. My why was bigger. See, when your why is big enough, your actions will speak loud enough. See, my mother was my why. I didn't want to see my mother at home working her butt off, trying to provide, just trying to be even. So I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I worked my butt off, pursuing my dream. And yeah, I didn't make money. I'm a personal trainer. And as a personal trainer, it is hard getting clients. And sometimes you feel like you can just walk out there and say, hey, you need to work out, but it's not that easy. It's not that easy. You gotta grind, you gotta bust your butt every single second of every single day. I remember someone asked me would I work at 7 p.m. on a Friday night. And at the time I was so broke, I said yes. Heck, they could have said 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11, 12. It didn't matter what time you wanted to work out. I was willing to work you out. Guess what? For $5, $10, $11, did not matter to me. Why? Because I knew I couldn't go back home and watch my mother bust her butt and I did nothing. I didn't even bring home $10. I couldn't do that. I didn't want to go home. I couldn't sleep. I wasn't comfortable. How can you get comfortable when the woman you love the most is suffering because you didn't hold up to it? So it changed for me. It changed. Boy, did it change. Yeah, it changed. It took 4 years to change. When I was 27, I opened up my own gym. Omnicut, motivational fitness. You got to understand something. See, when you want something bad enough, when you really want it, and it equals up to your why, then you will get it. It's as simple as that. You take your goal, your dream, and you write it down, and right next to it, put your why, put your mother's name, put your name, put being broke, put homeless, put sick, put tired, put sick and tired, put you're tired of being sick and tired. Do that. So every single day you get ready to make an excuse on why you didn't get up on time, or why you were late, or why you didn't make it. That's what you can look at. So that thought of stopping there will end, and you'll keep going. You'll keep going, and you'll keep going until something happens. So I'm challenging you right now to make that change in your life, because I promise you, you can go from watching the person you love most suffer every day to paying their bills. Now, how does that feel? It feels a lot better now, because I know for a fact I can take and pay my mother's bills and tell her don't worry about it, because I got you, mama. See, it might not always line up the way you planned it to line up, but I promise you, if you keep the faith and you work your butt off and you stick with it, it will happen. But it's up to you. And I believe in you. I'm Marquise Bradley, and I know you have no clue who I am. But I promise you, one day you will. I love you, baby. Now go get it.